takes a brave step forward. Escalade became special because it moved into a new territory that no one else occupied. It was a pioneer. We're doing that again with the new Escalade that pushes forward with new technology for a new era of mobility. For example, the new Escalade is the first production vehicle with a curved OLED instrument panel display. OLED technology has twice the pixel density of a 4K television, the widest and truest color array ever in a vehicle, with a screen as thin as a sheet of paper. The curve of the screens position them for optimal viewing angles and visibility. An Escalade will use augmented reality technology to improve the navigation system. And speaking of vision, in 1998, Cadillac became the first automotive brand to offer night vision technology. This next generation Escalade continues the tradition of offering night vision and forward vision camera technology. Now, as filmmakers know, flawless sound reproduction is crucial to the storytelling experience. The sound system for Escalade is another technological first. It will be the first ever use of AKG audio technology in the auto industry. AKG is a leader in the equipment used by legendary musicians in recording studios and in theaters. And now AKG will bring that same fidelity to Cadillac with a 36-speaker sound reference system featuring 3 amplifiers and front and rear bass boxes. It sounds like a studio on wheels, reproducing music exactly in the way that the artist intended. In the gallery behind me, we have replicated Escalade's AKG system, so please make sure you take the opportunity to hear the demonstration. Now, I mentioned another Escalade industry-first technology earlier. It's one of the most important innovation in Cadillac's long and storied history. It's called Super Cruise. Escalade is the first full-size luxury SUV with Super Cruise, the industry's finest driver assistance technology, providing hands-free driving on the highway. Using our own proprietary LiDAR, map data, high-precision GPS, and a network of camera and radar sensors, Super Cruise enables hands-free driving on more than 200,000 miles of compatible highways in the United States and Canada. Based on customer surveys, we know that Super Cruise users are engaging the system nearly 50% of the time when it's available. It has now been validated by over 5 million miles of customer use. Once again, Escalade advances the state-of-the-art with the introduction of automated lane change functionality, which is the most extensive update we've made to the feature since its debut. In many ways, Cadillac's Super Cruise story is just beginning. We'll roll out the technology across the Cadillac portfolio beginning this year. And while the new Escalade will arrive with several industry-first technologies, at the same time we've improved on the vehicle's legendary strengths, including interior space, luxury, power, and presence. So let's start with design. Escalade maintains the unique presence that has made it an icon, but updates that look for the future. Cadillac designers have given the new Escalade more layers of detail and craftsmanship than ever before. As always, Escalade remains a powerful statement. Now it has unique details that reveal themselves as you approach it. The new grille, still very bold, contains nuanced layering and additional textures. Our designers added layers of detail to the tall vertical LEDs and detailed etching within the light housings. And with respect to the interior, Escalade's industry-first curved OLED is only part of the story. We're adding more physical controls to the interior, each one beautifully detailed, including a new rotary controller. The interior takes advantage of Escalade's width with a horizontal theme. And Cadillac's dedication to craftsmanship takes a big leap forward. Escalade will have 8 different interior colors and trim options, including hand-stitched patterns created by our Cadillac designers. Escalade drivers have always valued the space inside. It's simply like no other SUV. And we've made huge improvements with an entirely new architecture for Escalade. This allows huge increases in passenger space and comfort for the second and third row. Third row legroom increases by 10.4 inches. And cargo space behind the third row expands by 68%. Customers of the long wheelbase Escalade ESV, which will debut at the New York International Auto Show in April, will also enjoy additional spaciousness. The 5th generation Escalade introduces new technology to the SUV game and also improves on all of the traditional SUV aspects. You just can't talk about Escalade without talking about power, which is a hallmark of Escalade's persona. The new 6.2-liter V8 engine delivers 420 horsepower and is loaded with technology, featuring variable valve timing, stop-start, dynamic fuel management technologies. It balances performance with terrific efficiency. And for the first time ever, Escalade is also offered with an available 3.0-liter turbo diesel engine, which produces impressive torque across the power band for confident, power on demand, and suburban trailering capability. Now, both of these engines are matched with a 10-speed automatic transmission with electronic shift control. Now, that experience will include the best driving dynamics of any Escalade, or for any full-size luxury SUV for that matter, thanks in large part to an all-new independent rear suspension and a new Air Ride adaptive suspension, along with Cadillac's signature magnetic ride control. In truth, this suspension design delivers more than next-level ride quality, handling, and composure, or as we call it, isolated precision. It has also enabled us to maximize Escalade's interior packaging with a flat rear floor, which is key to delivering greater comfort and accommodation for passengers. Now, those are just some of Escalade's highlights. And over the coming months, we'll continue to tell you more about the next generation Escalade, which is slated to begin production during Q3 of this year, at which point you'll be able to experience it firsthand. Escalade should be in Cadillac dealer showrooms this fall. Now, I could talk for days about this next generation Escalade and everything it means for Cadillac and for our dealers, but it's time for some thank yous. First, once again, I want to thank Spike for being a big part of the celebration tonight. And I'd like to pause for a moment to acknowledge the hardworking individuals representing our Escalade